This is a sign for you to go all in. This is a sign for you to start manifesting your dreams. Whether you're interested in tarot or not, but it has the very sequence of life it is. It is like the hero's journey from the Fool's card, the very first card, to the Magician. It is the call to action, which is the awakening to the new world. And it's the change that drives that being into its journey and follow that path from becoming that fool to just allowing themselves to take a leap of faith, to jump into the unknown, to emerge into something new. It has its little dog and a little satchel and little thing ready to go on its adventure until it becomes the Magician, where it uses its tools to control its environment, its reality, to manage everything in its reality through visualization, to create its reality. And you could go deeper into the whole hero's journey and the adventure of the Fool. The reason why I share that is because we are all on this journey, and it's really up to us to go out and make this thing happen. And I've been through all those struggles, the challenges, the roadblocks. Everything always seemed to not work for me. Everything seemed like it was always falling apart. No matter how many times that I've made it to the top, it seemed like it was pulled away from me. And even understanding law of attraction, it still wasn't consistent for me. I make it to the top and then it's like, oh, I need to use my emotions. I need to be positive. And it still disappeared. And the reason why I share that is because everything changed when I look into Neville and the law of assumption. Going through these struggles led me to the path of manifestation. This is different from a lot of the other ones that I've noticed about how you should go all in. And everyone believes that you need to take action and force yourself into the 3D. There are people that are natural at manifestation, but they aren't aware that it is manifesting. They just believe and think and know for a fact whatever it is in their mind, that dream that they have will come into reality. It worked for me because I was obsessed with it. I was obsessed with manifesting. I studied day and night. I went to sleep living in the end. When I wake up, I affirmed my reality. And people say, oh, I don't believe in that affirming. Look at Neville talked about crowding the mind with those thoughts. And the reason why you put those thoughts in your mind is because thoughts do create reality. And if people want to question me whether thoughts is reality, this book will tell you this was passed way before the law of attraction. Even Florence Scovel Shinn used knowledge from this. It all begins with thought because all is mind and the universe is mental. Everything is created through that. Another thing that worked for me is that I didn't allow the 3D to give me what I want. I said, no, you're not giving me second best in life. You're going to give me what I want. And then I affirm that in my mind and I live by that conviction, knowing that it's going to come into my reality and there's just no way that it wouldn't, right? And we want to just ignore people that are judging us and putting us down that we can't make it in life. With manifestation, I do highly encourage just to keep your things to yourself. I know it gets exciting to share with people around you. If they believe in the same things, go ahead. But a lot of times people don't have that same mindset as you or the things or the goals that you want in life, because there are a lot of haters and there are a lot of people that are very negative of reality. When they see someone succeed, they don't want them to. And you know what? I've built myself all the way to this level. Either you match me or go somewhere else, because I put in all this work to get to this level. And if you don't want to believe or have faith or believe that it works because you're just stuck in this like logical world and what you see with the senses, and then you just deny when you can see people like Jim Carrey, where he wrote himself a $5 million check and then had Dumb and Dumber, right? Even when I read some of Neville's stuff, it says, it almost seems like that you have to be a little delusional because you're crowding the mind, and it is not what you see in your external world. It is your beliefs and what is inside you. You assume it. You assume your reality by having that conviction and living by that every single day of your life, and not question whether something's going to come, because I know my conviction inside. So when you live by that by the day, you will have your reality unfold, because all you're doing is impressing it. You are not entertaining anything else but that living in the end, right? So if you want the life that you desire, you have to start thinking like a master manifester. We have to have tunnel vision. We got to keep our eyes straight. Stop looking around, looking at the time. Time does not matter. This moment right now that you make that change and that shift is the only thing that matters. We need to step into our best version of us. We need to become that new being. To become that is that you want to change your beliefs, change your self-concept, change your thoughts, change your emotions. When we control every aspect of our life, meaning just changing things to make us a better person, this is when we can become the ultimate you, the unstoppable. Nobody can take you down. I don't care what people think anymore. You become you and let you be the leader. Let them follow and see your light and see you brighter than anybody else. And that everything is drawn to you and everything is attracted to you because you believe so. That when every time I step at the door, I know something great is going to happen in my life. Your only competition here is yourself. Nothing else is stopping you in your reality besides you. It is your thoughts that are making you make the choices in life. If you become more aware of the thoughts going in your mind, you can decide whether you want to keep that or remove it. When we control the thoughts going in our mind and we entertain the ones that will bring us the life that we want, the more we entertain those, there is no room for anything else in our reality because that is the only thing that we're thinking of. Whether you have fears, doubts, uneasiness of whether it's something's going to work, stop entertaining those. That's why it's not going to work in your reality because you're thinking of that. Remove it. It doesn't belong in your consciousness anymore. Anytime you hear something questioning you, that is your subconscious trying to play tricks on you to keep you in your old reality so you cannot shift into that new reality. You can only shift into that reality when you can get rid of that old thought pattern, that old self, the old negative beliefs, the old that is holding you back. If people are holding you back in life, let them go. It doesn't matter. You'll make new friends that are better. If they don't believe in what you believe in, it's time to step away. Sometimes you have to let go of a lot of things. These obstacles, these roadblocks, and everything you see in front of you, the challenges, these are all created of your own subconscious mind. And if you're wondering why, this is all thought patterns and all things you're manifesting from your past. So what you're seeing in your reality today is just a past experience. So when we change our beliefs, we shift into that new being. And then as soon as we shift into that new state, everything else will start coming back into line, and then you'll start seeing your reality change over time. It could take a day, it could take a week, it could take 6 months. It doesn't matter the time. You live in the end, and everything will start shifting in your reality, and you'll go on a trajectory of going up. So this is your reality when you're not living in the end, and it seems like what you're seeing in reality now is just the past, but that's just you going like this. As soon as you change your thought pattern and change your beliefs, you automatically change your whole reality moving from now into the future. So then you change, now it's shifted up, but who knows how long it's going to take to get you to your peak. But as long as you're going this way, right, and going up instead of down, it doesn't matter the time because you're on the trajectory of success. You're on the path to manifesting everything in your reality. You're on the path to getting all your desires. Everything is in alignment now because now you changed this. You changed the self. Nothing else but to change but you, but self. If you're getting value out of this and you don't want me to disappear into the ether, make sure to like and subscribe below. That would really help. And if you are, I really appreciate you. Comment below and let me know you're going all in and that nothing's going to stop you in this reality. And then we live by that. So there is no luck. There is no chance. There is no fate. You live in the conviction of that fate is already mine. You take that desire and put it in your mind and believe that that desire is going to show up. And then we don't have to play the game of chance or fate because there are multiple timelines of you. And you can shift into the timeline where that chance of you winning whatever it is or drawing, that doesn't matter what you pick or the numbers, or you're going to shift into the reality of whatever it is that you entered is going to be that winning number. It doesn't matter, the winning prize. We just have to be consistent with ourselves and have discipline. And what that means is that we might have to let go of certain things in our life that are controlling us. We might have to take a detox, maybe spend half the time on social media or cut it down to maybe an hour a day. But we have to sacrifice some parts of our life so we can get to the goals that we want in life. We have to know what's consuming us, right? So I'm not allowed to watch TV unless I'm going to be making jewelry or something. So, you have to make an incentive for you to do something. So there's no excuse on you're doing your work. But really, it's all about the necessary steps and the action that you need to take. And setting your manifestation goals on what do you want, write down everything you want from the life you want to live, from the being you want to be, and from the reality of the things that you want. Doesn't matter, right? Write everything down. Write down exactly what you want in life. And if you don't have a vision board and you still don't have one in 2024, do that. It's the original OG method of manifestation. It helps with visualization. When you put effort into your reality and you put something as like cutting paper out and putting on your vision board and pinning it to your wall, you're putting effort into your reality and you're putting that energy into the thing that you want. Or you create a wallpaper using something like Paint or Photoshop and put that on your desktop on your computer and have that as your wallpaper. So now really is just a time to really go all in and making that commitment to yourself that every night before you go to bed, that you're going to live in that end. You're going to live in the imagination. And you're not going to question whether you're visualizing right or not, because you are, no matter what. Think of the thought and go to sleep in it. Never dwell in anything negative in your life ever. You need to be more aware of those thoughts and remove them as soon as they come into your mind. And if you remove those thoughts and you're only having the thoughts that bring you joy into your life, then there's nothing else you need to worry about, because you are living in that end. And now you're just waiting for reality to catch up to unfold into your life. Everything you want, all your desires want you. Everything is left up to you now to live in that end, to accept the fact that what it is that you want, it's already yours. It is done. It is finished. It is mine. No one can take that from you when you have that belief and conviction that it already is. The dreams that you want, anything is possible. We don't need to ask how it's going to happen, because there are infinite possibilities of how something can happen. You can get the things that you want. It's so easy. When you do everything I say in this video, you will automatically impress the subconscious mind and it will externalize in your reality. So you got this. There's nothing that can stop you in this reality. You are the best version of you now. Become that new being. Become unstoppable. Who cares? Because you're going to have the last laugh. If you really want to understand more on manifestation and all the different methods and techniques, do check out my past videos on that, or do check out this video here to level up your reality.